Sir, can you please solve the previous year CAT 2021 paper in Anil Nair's way? There are 3 slots are there, slot 1, slot 2 and slot 3. Many students said that out of 3 slots, the toughest slot is considered to be slot 2, which generally varies from student to student. It all depends on students' preparation and it all depends upon the comfort level they carry with respect to a particular section. So based on a good sample space, slot 1, slot 2 and slot 3. There are 3 slots are there. So let me start with a section which students say that it is tough slot. At the end of the class, you will be able to understand whether the slot is actually difficult or not. What we will do is, I do understand that during the pressure situation, there could be some very smarter approaches which you might miss it. So idea is to, what we will do is, instead of solving each and every question, what we will do is, we will understand the concept present in a question. We will dig deep into the concept. We will do a 100-feet analysis of each and every concept. So not only this question, you will also learn the concepts present in the class. Concepts present in the class. Very interesting class, very exciting class. We are going to solve the Asia's toughest examination, CAT 2021, slot 2 quant paper. Slot 2 quant paper in Anil Nair's way. In Anil Nair's way. So I am going to take the original questions which came in CAT paper, CAT 2021. Out of 3 slots, I am going to start with the slot 2. Why not slot 1, slot 3? Because most of the students said that slot 2 is considered to be a toughest slot. In slot 2, we will start with the quantitative aptitude section. Quantitative aptitude section. In slot 2, totally 22 questions are there. 22 questions are there. We will also try to learn 22 plus concepts. Each question might have more than one concept. So we will take a question, we will try to learn a concept in this question. 22 concepts we will try to learn. We will not try to solve the CAT 2021 paper using any formula based approach. You will get tons of videos where there are a lot of formulas that are used. I will try my level best not to use any formulas. Not to use any formulas in any of the original CAT questions. We will use logical approaches. We will use logical approaches to solve CAT questions. I hope you are all ready. Kindly sit in the class with a notebook and a pen. Listen to each and every problem. What I will do is, I will also tell you the concept behind the question. Let me check it out. If everything is clear, then we will start the class. Yes. So I think audio is perfect. Streaming issues is also perfect. Shall we all start the class? Right. We will start the class. So these are some of the very important key points. This class, we are also playing it on ANC app, right? So ANC app, students can watch this class in the app. These are some of the features of the app where our videos can be watched in tab, desktop as well as in laptop. Kindly subscribe to Anil Nair Classes YouTube channel. As I told you before, on January 1st, one of the resolutions which I made this year is, out of 10 concepts which I discussed to student community, one I will open it up free for public, because I personally feel that many of the students are not getting access to the true mathematics. According to me, mathematics is all about finding why. Why behind the question is very important. I'm a strong believer of thematic based learning. I'm a strong believer of thematic based learning. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch the entire lecture. Kindly do not skip in between. This is an original CAT paper question solved. Make a note of every important key point. It is not the answer to the question. It is the way I solve that you should learn it. You should mimic it. You should practice it. And you should maximize your chances of getting into your dream destination. Watch all the classes, revise all the lectures. To all the students who are probably watching my class for the first time, in case if you are planning to enroll for any of the classes, we have kept a factors and multiples, 8+ hours content, the way I deliver the class. Go through that videos. If you enjoy the style of teaching, and perfect squares also, lot of students doubts, I kept it yesterday. Go through that videos. In case if you want to enroll for any of the courses, you can enroll. Now, first question, see, I am going to solve the questions. Probably some students might not have got these as a question number 1. They might have got a different as the question number 1. All the 22 questions, we will solve it. First, we will read the question. We will underline the root cause of the problem. We will spend some time on the root cause of the problem. And I'll also tell you, right, the similarity between this class and what we discussed in our regular classes. First, we will read the question. All 22 questions we will try to solve without using any formulae. Please read the first question. First, we will read the question. Number of ways. That means I need to count the number of ways. It is a counting problem. This is a counting problem. First thing, I will write all the important keywords on the left hand side. This is a counting problem. Understood? Next one, number of ways of distributing 15 identical balloons. Objects are identical. Okay. 6 identical pencils. 6 identical pencils and 3 identical erasers. 3 identical erasers. In this question, there are 3 different objects. What are the objects? One is balloon, another is pencil, another is eraser, and another is eraser. If you see, I need to select, right, balloons, pencils and erasers and erasers. That means I need to use fundamental principle of multiplication. Why fundamental principle of multiplication? I need to, number of ways of selecting balloons is different from the number of ways of selecting pencils. Pencils, balloons and erasers, all the 3 are different, and it is an AND condition, not an OR condition. So the second thing which should strike you is we should use a fundamental principle of multiplication. This is a question based on fundamental principle of multiplication. Fundamental principle of multiplication. This is the second hint in the question. For me, reading the question twice, I will get some ideas. Fundamental principle of multiplication. Okay. So objects are identical. Balloons are 15. How many balloons are there? 15 balloons are there. Okay. 6 pencils are there and 3 erasers are there. 3 erasers are there. This is the input given in the question. Number of ways. Are there any conditions present in the question? Among 3 children, there are 3 children are there. Child 1, child 2, child 3. Child 1, child 2, child 3. Aram se with less of formulas we will try to solve. So this has to be distributed among 3 children such that each child gets at least 4 balloons. Each child gets at least 4 balloons, minimum 4 balloons. That means every child should get this input. What is that one? Every child should get 4 balloons and 1 pencil. So first child will definitely get 4 balloons and 1 pencil. Second child will get 4 balloons and 1 pencil. Third child will get 4 balloons, 1 pencil. Mandatorily, each children should get minimum this one. Each children should get minimum this one. So child 1 will get 4 balloons and 1 pencil. Child 2 will get 4 balloons and 1 pencil. Child 3 will get 4 balloons and 1 pencil. Minimum they should get. Out of 15 balloons, 4 balloons are given to child 1, 4 balloons are given to child 2, 4 balloons are given to child 3. Out of 15, 12 balloons, each 4 balloons given to child 1, 2 and 3. That means what is left over? Left over it is 3 balloons. Left over it is 3 balloons. Okay, 3 balloons. Now next one, 1 pencil, 1 pencil, 1 pencil. 3 pencils already given. What is left over? 3 pens need to be given, right? Erasers, there is no condition. So it is 3 erasers. This is already given. This is already given. This is yet to be given. This is yet to be given. I hope till here. What I did, nothing I did. I just read the question and I translated the question into a mathematical expression. First thing I understood that this question is a counting based question. And second thing I understood that it is a fundamental principle of multiplication question. Third thing is whatever that is given in the question, same thing. So out of 15 balls, balloons, 4 balloons, 4 balloons, 4 balloons, 3 balloons set to be given. 3 balloons set to be given, 3 pens set to be given, and 3 erasers yet to be given. Now listen carefully here. Here we will discuss the concept. Now concept. How many children are there? 3 children are there. So let me write it as child 1, child 2, child 3. Child 1, child 2, child 3. First 3 balloons needs to be given. 3 balloons need to be given. 3 erasers need to be given. 3. What is the next para object? 3 pencils need to be given. 3 pencils need to be given. 3 pencils need to be given. 3 balloons need to be given. So first child can get 3 balloons. Second child 0. Third side 0. This is a possibility. 3 balloons, entire 3 balloons can be given to child 1, child 2, 0. Sir, this can also be a possibility. Yes or no? Sir, this can also be a possibility. Like that, so many cases will come. Please avoid doing this kind of counting method. If you do like this, you might take more time to solve this question. This is not the method to be followed. Idea is to tell you, right? Idea is to tell you that you should do like this. Child 1, I will call it as A1. Child 2, I will call it as A2. Child 3, I will call it as A3. Total, how many balloons needs to be given? 3 balloons needs to be given. So child 1 can get 0 balloon, child 2 3 balloons, child 3 0 balloons. Are you all with me? Right? So each child can get minimum 0. A1 greater than or equivalent to 0, A2 greater than or equivalent to 0, A3 greater than or equivalent to 0. That means we need to do a non-negative integral solution. Non-negative integral solution, we need to do it. Non-negative integral solution. Sir, why it is not positive integral solution? Positive integral solution means minimum each child should get 1. But these 3 balloons can be given as 3 plus 0 plus 0, 1 plus 2 plus 0, 0 plus 2 plus 1. So child 1 might not get any balloon also. Non-negative integral solution, we need to do it. Non-negative integral solution. Suppose we do not know how to do non-negative integral solution. Lot of teachers will make you mug up the formula. You don't need to mug up the formula. Please write down. Concept of positive integral solutions. Concept of positive integral and non-negative integral solution. Concept of positive and non-negative integral solution. Single step we can solve a lot of problems. No formulas, nothing. For example, first one. A plus B is equivalent to 4. A greater than or equivalent to 1, B greater than or equivalent to 1. First I am doing positive integral solution. A plus B is equivalent to 4. What are the cases? Cases can be 1 plus 3, 3 plus 1, 2 plus 2. 3 cases are there. Again it is a counting case. So this is method 1. Method 2. Method 2. A plus B is equivalent to 4. A plus B is equivalent to 4 means 4 balls are there. Are you all with me? So how many gaps are there? 3 gaps are there. How many gaps are there? 3 gaps are there. If I select this gap, 1 ball plus 3 ball, I will get this condition. If I select this gap, 2 balls plus 2 balls, I will get this condition. If I select this 3 plus 1, I will get this gap. So A plus B equivalent to 4 means if 4 balls are kept on a line, how many gaps are there? 3 gaps are there. Out of 3 gaps, select any one gap. 3C1 is equivalent to 3. 3C1 is equivalent to 3. No formulas, nothing, just by looking at a question, you can identify A plus B equivalent to 4. A greater than or equivalent to 1, B greater than or equivalent to 1. So these are the cases. Don't count the cases. First example, I hope it is clear. Second example, A plus B is equivalent to 12. A comma B greater than or equivalent to 1. What will be the answer? 12 balls are kept on a line. How many gaps are there? 11 gaps are there. So I need to select one cut. 11C1. 11C1. Similarly, if the question is A plus B plus C is equivalent to 8. ABC greater than or equivalent to 1. ABC greater than or equivalent to 1. A plus B plus C is equivalent to 8. If 8 balls are kept on a line, how many gaps will be there? 7. Out of 7, select any 2. Because for 2 variables, it is 1 gap selection. For 3 variables, it is 2 gap selection. This is how we can do positive integral solution. Once you know positive integral solution, non-negative integral solution will come very easily. I am also discussing the concept along with the problem solving because I am least interested in solving the problems. I am more interested in telling you the why behind the concept by triggering you with important keywords. Any student who has got amazing scores in any of the aptitude examination, they are the people who understood the root cause of the problem and solved towards it. Positive integral solution. Now if it is non-negative integral solution. Fourth question, slowly thematic based structured way of learning. A greater than or equivalent to 0, B greater than or equivalent to 0. Whenever the variables are starting with 0, right, it is considered to be a non-negative. But we know the approach how to solve when the variables are starting with 1. So what we will do is method 1. I will replace these variables with another variable, x greater than or equivalent to 1. Y equivalent to B plus 1. Y greater than or equivalent to 1. Are you all with me? Because I know how to start. When it is starting with 1, I want to change it to 1. So A will become x minus 1. B will become y minus 1. Equivalent to 4. X plus y is equivalent to 6. X plus y is equivalent to 6. X greater than or equivalent to 1, y greater than or equivalent to 1. If 6 balls are there in a line, how many gaps will be there? 5. 5C1. 5C1. Are you all with me? 5C1. No formulas, no n minus r plus 1, n minus 1, c r minus 1. No formulas in any of my class. This is method 1. You don't need to do all this. You can easily condense it like this. How to condense it? A plus B is equivalent to 4. A greater than or equivalent to 0, B greater than or equivalent to 0. I know the logic how to start with 1. So 0 to become 1, I need to add 1. 0 to become 1, I need to add 1. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 balls are there. 5 gaps will be there. 2 variables, 1 cut. Answer is 5C1. This is a mathematical proof. This is a logical way to solve the problem. It is 0 and 0. If it is starting with 1, if it is starting with 1, I know the answer. So 0 to become 1, add 1. 0 to become 1, add 1. Some more examples. A plus B is equivalent to 8. A greater than or equivalent to 0, B greater than or equivalent to 0. I know what happens when it starts with 1. So 0 to become 1, add 1. 0 to become 1, add 1. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 balls are there in a line. 9 spaces. Select any one. 9C1. Select any one. 9C1. I hope the idea it is clear. One more question. A plus B plus C is equivalent to 10. A greater than or equivalent to 0, B greater than or equivalent to 0, C greater than or equivalent to 0. We know how to start when it is starting with 1. 1, 1, 1. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 are there, so there will be 12 gaps. 3 variables, select any 2 cuts. 12C2. I hope the idea it is clear. Positive integral solution is the concept. On that I am adding another flavor, that is non-negative integral solution. On that flavor I can do integral solutions also. Like that, the concept will elevate from the fundamentals to the advanced level. Otherwise, if you know this concept, this has been thoroughly discussed. Integral solution, a part of it is also present in our YouTube channel. If you watch it, then you will understand that this is a very easy question in case if you know it. Now let us get into the question. Please tell me the answer. A1 plus A2 plus A3 equivalent to 0. A1 greater than or equivalent to 0. Add 1. A2 greater than or equivalent to 0. Add 1. A3 greater than or equal 3 plus 3 6. 6 balls are there. That means 5 gaps. 3 variables, 2 cuts. 5C2. 5C2 is for 3 balloons. 5C2 is for 3 balloons. The value it is same. Similarly, 3 erasers also. It will be 5C2. 3 pencils also, it will be 5C2. 5C2 into 5C2 into 5C2. 5C2 it is 10. So 10 cube. Answer for this question is 1000. Answer for this question is 1000. Very, very easy way to solve. Again, I am repeating the first question and also I am discussing the concept hidden in this question. That is exactly integral solution. I have not seen any CAT paper from at least from 2005. 16 years over. In these 16 years, I have not seen any CAT paper or in fact exact paper where there was no question on integral solution. Extremely important topic. Extremely important topic. I hope the logic is clear. Again, I am repeating the question. I am repeating the fundamentals of the question. First, I identified that it's a counting problem. Next is 3 different objects are there. So I realized that it is fundamental principle of multiplication because the keyword is and. Then what is the input? 15 balloons are there, 6 pencils are there, 3 erasers. What is given to the child? Please give it first. 4 balloons and 1 pencil. I gave it to child 1, 2, 3. Here 3 balloons left, here 3 pens, 3 erasers. These balloons has to be distributed to children. Each one might not get any balloon. Counting it will take time, but we realized that each child might not get any balloon. So 0, we realized that we need to find out non-negative integral solution. But to avoid formulae, what we will do is, we will first understand the concept of positive integral solution. From positive integral solution, I derived non-negative integral solution. I hope the idea it is clear. Here one important note in the question. Very, very important note in the question. Please listen carefully. Please listen carefully. Suppose 3C2 is there. NC2 is n into n minus 1 by 2. So 3C2 is 3 into 2 by 2, which is 3. What is very important to me is, here 3 is a prime number. Here 3 is a prime number. A prime number will have only 2 factors, 1 and itself. That means it cannot be decomposed further. It cannot be decomposed further. Answer should be a multiple of that prime number. Answer should be a multiple of that prime number. Sir, why you said multiple of a prime number? Let me take another example. 5C2. 5 is a prime number. Prime number cannot be decomposed further. So it will become n into n minus 1. 4 by 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are. 2 into 5. It is becoming 10. 10 is a multiple of a prime number. What is the multiple of prime number? 5. Please do not show your mathematics and solve this problem. Suppose 7C4 it is there. Answer 7 is a prime number. Answer should be divisible by 7. Answer should be divisible by 7. Answer should be divisible by 7. Divisibility rule is an extremely important concept. 11C5. 11 is a prime number. Answer should be divisible by 11. Answer should be divisible by 11. Sir, there are only 2 cases that will form in NCER. There are only 2 cases. N can be a prime number or n can be a composite number. Only 2 cases will come. N can be a prime number or n can be a composite number. Immediately watch the answer option. unless it is a theta question, you can always keep an eye on the answer option. NCR, n is a prime number or n is a composite number. So from now onwards, 13C2, check for the answer which is divisible by 13. 17C5, 17 is a prime number, answer should be divisible by 17. If n is a composite, it is 4C2. So 4C2, it is 4 into 4 minus 1 by 2. 2 2s are, 2 3s are 6. That means, if you observe here, if 4 is composite, if you are moving from 4 to 1, what is the next prime number? 3. Answer should be divisible by 3. Answer should be divisible by 3. 8C3. 8C3 is 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. Answer, if 8 is a composite number, if you are moving from 8 to 1, what is the next prime number? 7. Answer should be divisible by 7. Answer should be divisible by 7. I hope the idea, it is very, very clear to you. NCR, from now onwards, keep an eye on answer options. Always solve it, because the language of aptitude examinations is you should get maximum right in minimum time. You should get maximum right in minimum time. First question, we did a complete analysis on the question by tick marking on the root cause of a problem. Everybody kindly reply. If it is clear to you, say with yes. If it is not clear to you, mention the doubt. Mention the doubt. In case if you got any doubts, please mention the doubt. Otherwise, if it is clear to you, reply with yes. Idea, it is clear. Question number 1. Question number 1, very easy. Those who have followed my class on integral solutions, those who followed my class on integral solution, they should be able to solve the question in 30 to 45 seconds. This is an enumeration question. Right now. This is an enumeration question. Let us see. Here it is a very simple, straightforward question based on the properties of algorithm. Anybody who is good in properties of logarithm, they should be able to solve this question. These kind of questions, you should not leave it in your examination. Very simple property based question. What are the properties? A power x equivalent to n. X equivalent to log n base a. Basic definition of logarithm. A not equivalent to 1. A not equivalent to 1. Logarithmic function is the inverse function of an exponential function. An exponential function can be converted into a logarithmic function. A logarithmic function can be converted into an exponential function. So we will solve this question step by step. It is a simple basic understanding of question. Log of 3 plus log of 3, 4 plus log of 4x minus 1 equivalent to 2. Minus 2 equivalent to 0, it is 2. Here the base is 2. Here the base is 2. Now listen carefully. If I remove this logarithm, a power x equivalent to n. If I remove this logarithm, 2 square equivalent to 4. So 3 plus log of 4 plus log of x minus 1 base 4. Base 3. 2 square, it is 4. 4 minus 3, it is 1. Log of 4 plus log of x minus 1 base 4. It is log base 3. 4 minus 3, it is 1. Again, if I remove logarithm, 3 power 1, it is 3. 4 plus log of x minus 1 base 4, it is 3. Log of x minus 1 base 4 is 3 minus 4 minus 1. So x minus 1 is 4 or minus 1. X is 1 plus 1 by 4. Very simple question. Anybody who has gone through the logarithmic fundamentals should be able to solve this question very easily. What are the steps? First I removed this logarithm. 2 square equivalent to 4 I got. Then 3 I shifted to the right hand side. 4 minus 3, 1 I got. Then I removed this logarithm. Then I did it. 1 plus 1 by 4. Very simple question. I think even in pressure situation also, you should be able to solve this question very, very easily. Very easy question. Second one, it is a very easy question. Third question, I must be yelling from the top of my voice in all my videos from the last 1 year. This kind of questions. Classic question, already we discussed. Yesterday only in the youth class, I discussed some fantastic concept. Consider the pair of equations, x square minus xy minus x equivalent to 22. Y square minus xy plus y equivalent to 34. Let me write down the equation. X square minus xy minus x equivalent to 22. Y square minus xy plus y is equivalent to 34. It is equivalent to 34. First thing it should strike you. What is the degree of the equation? A degree it is 2. Degree it is 2. Degree of the equation it is 2. If the degree of the equation, if it is 2, we need to write the equation as a product of two factors. We need to write the equation as a product of two factors. This is the idea to solve the question. If the degree of the equation it is 2, we need to write the equation as a product of two factors. Now listen carefully. Question, x square minus x minus xy minus x equivalent to 22, y square minus xy plus y equivalent to 22. The first thing, if I take x common, x into x minus y term is missing, so I cannot condense. Any other way it is there. If I add both of them, x square plus y square minus xy minus xy minus 2xy. So let me add both the equations. If I add both the equations, x square plus y square minus 2xy minus of x minus y, 22 plus 34, 56. So this is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So it is x minus y whole square minus of x minus y equivalent to 56, not 54. This is 56. Are you all with me? So this will become x minus y common, x minus y minus 1 equivalent to 56. Product of two factors. Product of two factors. Now what is given in the question? What is given in the question? X is greater than y. X is greater than y. That means 56 can be written as 8 into 7. Are you all with me? 8 into 7. Answer, all the values given are positive. Is there anywhere it is mentioned? Sir, can I write it as, suppose for example, minus 8 into minus 7 like that? We are not interested. Question answer options are positive. 8 into 7. Is there any other way? One where the difference it is 1. 1 into 56, no. 2 into 28, no. 4 into 14, no. 8 into 7, yes. So if it is 8 into 7, 8 into 7. Sir, can I write it as 7 into 8? This is 1 less than this number. So 1 less than 8. 1 less than 8. X minus y. X minus y. It is equivalent to 8. X minus y, it is equivalent to 8. I hope it is clear. Sir, why this condition is given in this question? X is greater than y. X is greater than y means x minus y should be greater than 0. X minus y should be greater than 0. This term should be positive. As I told you, minus 8 into minus 7, that case is not possible because of this condition, x greater than y. Very simple question. Very, very easy question. Right? The first thing is, if the degree of the equation is 2, write the equation as a product of two factors. Write the equation as a product of two factors. Anybody in our class, we might have done 60 to 80 problems on integral solution. Very, very easy. The first thing it should strike you, these integral solutions is an extremely important topic. So degree of the equation is 2. You can write the equation as a product of two factors. This is an equation which you can write it as product of two factors. Next one, from a container filled with milk, 9 liters is drawn and replaced with water. This is a question based on removal and replacement. This is a question from removal and replacement from arithmetic topic. This is a question from arithmetic topic. This is a question from arithmetic topic First, we will read the question. I will never judge whether the question is an easy question or an difficult question. First, I will read the question. The way I tell my students is, first read the question, translate the English statements into mathematical expression, understand the root cause of the problem, answers will automatically come. Answers will automatically come. This is a question based from removal and replacement. Let us read the question. From a container filled with milk. There is a container filled with pure milk. When he says milk, it is pure milk, which is probably an illusionary thing. Milk is always adulterated, right? It is pure milk. 9 liters of milk are drawn. 9 liters milk is drawn, okay? 9 liters milk is drawn and replaced with water. So 9 liters water is added to the milk. Once water is added to the milk, then it forms the solution. Then in that solution, 9 liter solution, it is removed. 9 liter solution, it is removed and again replaced with 9 liters water. Again replaced with 9 liters water. Again replaced with 9 liters water. If the volume of milk and water volume ratio is 16:9. What is the volume of capacity in the container? What is the volume of capacity in the container? English statements converted into mathematical expression. I am teaching you the concept. Once you understand the concept, we will do 2 or 3 questions live in the class in addition to the original CAT question so that you will understand. I think the question is clear. How Anil Nair solves a quant question, right? How he breaks the question into step by step. This is the question. Now first I will discuss the concept. Students who are good in concept can actually solve the question. Concept, 1 or 2 examples will solve. First what I will do is, I will take a container. Here there is an 100 ml pure milk, it is there. 10 ml milk I will withdraw and 10 ml water I will add. 10 ml water I will add. Once I add water to milk, it becomes a solution. Then 10 ml solution I removed. Then 10 ml water I added. Then 10 ml water I added. What is the final quantity of milk? What is the final quantity of milk? What is the final quantity of milk? Now, the simple root cause of the problem. Once you know this concept, you can solve the entire removal and replacement can be solved with this concept. Always work with the parameter. Always work with the parameter which is decreasing. Always work with the parameter which is decreasing. Simple key point. If you understand this key point, you can solve this problem very, very easily. Always work with the parameter which is decreasing. Now initially milk is there. Here I am removing milk. So milk is decreasing. I am adding water. Again I am removing a solution. Solution also contains milk. That means every time I am removing milk, what is the parameter which is decreasing? Milk. Only I will solve this question from the point of reference of a parameter which is decreasing milk. Now let us see this question. First 100 ml it is there. Listen carefully, sir. 10 ml is removed out of 100. 10 is removed out of 100. 10 by 100. 1/10 it is removed. 1/10 it is removed. 9/10 it is present in the vessel. Are you all with me? Again I am repeating. 100 ml milk it is there. 10 ml is removed out of 100. 10 out of 100. 1/10 it is removed. If 1/10 is removed, 9/10 it is present in the vessel. So 1/10 it is removed. What is present in the vessel? 9 by 10. 9 by 10 into 100. 90 it is present. Again 10 ml it is added. 90 plus 10. Back to 100. Are you all with me? Again, where all milk it is there? Here it is there. Here it is there. So 2 multiplication factors I need to get. From here 10 out of 100, 1/10 is removed, 9/10 is present. 9 by 10 of 100, 90, 10 added, it is 100. Again 10 is removed. 10 ml solution is removed. Solution is milk plus water. 10 ml solution is removed out of 100. 1/10 solution is removed. Solution is milk plus water. In that 1/10 solution, 1/10 milk is present. 1/10 it is removed. How much is present? 9/10. How much is present? 9/10. I hope the idea it is clear. So 100 into 9 by 10. Into 9 by 10. How much milk is present? Which is 81. Is this step clear? Is this step clear? Any doubts are there in this step? I hope, I'm sure you will not get any doubts in this concept. Is this idea clear? Once this example it is clear, let's go back. Very straightforward question. Very straightforward question. Let us solve. Right? So let us find out milk is to water is 16 is to 9. That means milk is 16K, water is 9K. Milk is 16K, water is 9K. What is the parameter that is decreasing? Milk is decreasing. Only milk point of view. Milk is actually 16K. Total it is, total volume it is 25K. Why? Because volume is milk plus water. 25K. How much is removed? If V is the volume of the how much is removed? 9 by V it is removed. 9 by V it is removed. How much is present in the vessel? 1 minus 9 by V. Again the same quantity water is added. Again 9 by V it is removed. How much is present? 1 minus. K cancel. 16 by 25 is equivalent to 1 minus 9 by V whole square. So this will be 4 by 5 equivalent to 1 minus 9 by V. V is 45 liters. Pure conceptual question. Though in case if you are good in this concept, here it is milk, here it is total volume, here it is how much is taken out by how much is present in the vessel. 10 is taken out of 100. 10 is taken out of 100. 1 by 10. What is present in the vessel? 9 by 10. So here it is 9 is taken out of the vessel. How much is present? V. 9 by V it is taken out. How much is present? 1 minus 9 by V. 1 minus 9 by V. Very, very simple removal and replacement question. Probably no formula. Anybody who has gone through a CAT coaching with full of formulas, they will use some formulas. But I am unfortunately not that kind of teacher who will give you so many formulas. For me, I am not a person who is extremely good in memorizing so many formulas. I am a simple logical thinker. For me, what is important is I will read the question, I will understand the question in my own way, and I will try to make max and DI and LR as simple as possible by teaching in the most simplest way. Even a non-max student will also understand. Answer is 45 liters. I hope the idea it is clear. I hope the idea it is clear. One arithmetic question we solved. This is again an arithmetic question. This is again an arithmetic question from time, speed and distance trains. From time, speed and distance trains. I will, just now we discussed one arithmetic question. So let me park it. Arithmetic question. This is also an time and work arithmetic question. Time and work arithmetic question. Time and work arithmetic question. So what I will do is just 1 minute. Let me go through the paper first. Now this is a simple. See this question. This kind of questions are most repetitive in GMAT examination. These kind of questions are most repetitive in GMAT examination. At least from last 15 years, I have not seen any GMAT paper where these kind of questions are not there. So it is proving a point that the CAT exam is going very, very close to the GMAT examination standard. Even the B schools also have started taking the GMAT score. What we will do is, we will do this question. That two questions also we will do it. First we will park it for some time. A box, first we will read the question. A box has 450 balls. Each ball either white or black. So there are some balls. 450 we will park it. There are some white balls and there are some black balls. Okay. There are some white balls and there are some black balls. There being as metallic white balls, there being as many metallic white balls as metallic black balls. Number of metallic white balls. Number of metallic, here there is metallic and there is non-metallic. And there is metallic as well as non-metallic. What is given? Metallic white balls is same as metallic black balls. These two values are same. These two values are same. These two values are same. 40% of them are white balls. If 40% of them are white balls, if 40%, it is 40 by 100, 2 by 5. 50% of them are black balls. 50% is 1 by 2. Two percentages are given, 40% and 50%. Let us not work with the fractions. Let us take the LCM of the denominators. LCM of 5, 2. 5 and 2 are co-prime numbers. LCM of co-primes is always their product. So 10. So what I will do is, number of white balls, I will call it as 10. Number of white balls, I will call it as 10. 40% of them, number of, okay. So what I will do is, instead of white balls, that also will give you the answer. Let us make it number of balls. Suppose number of 40% of them are white balls. So total, if I take 10. Total, if I take 10, 40% of them are white balls. 40% of 10, it is 4. Are you all with me? So 40% of them are 10. What is given? Okay. So what we will do is, we will consider, because there is a condition on metallic white balls, otherwise it will take one step ahead. These are balls. So if you observe closely, if I take these as 4, 40%, if I take 50%, okay, a box has 450 balls, each white or black, there being as many metallic white balls. Okay. So here, if I take it as a 10, I want to simplify it. If I take it as a 10, 40% of them are white balls and 50% of the black. Okay, this line I am missing. 40% of the white balls are metallic. So if I take white balls as 10, 40% of them are metallic. So these 4. Are you all with me? Next one. What is the question? Metallic white balls is the same as metallic black balls. That means this value is same as this value. These 4. 50% of them are metallic black balls. Out of black, 50% of them are metallic, 4. That means this value, it is 8. This value, it is 8. So if it is 4 metallic, non-metallic will be 6. If it is 4 metallic out of 8, this will be 4. This will be 4. So total balls are 10 plus 8, 18. Out of which, what is the question? Metallic. Metallic, how many are there? 4 plus 4, 8. Non-metallic, how many are there? 10. How many I require? Non-metallic. 10 is there out of 18. But according to the question, I require 450. 9 50s are, 9 2s are. So 2 1s are, 2 5s are. 5 5s are 250. Very, very easy question. Again, I'm repeating. See, first thing in this kind of questions is, just read the question, you will get the idea. There is a bag. In that bag, 450 balls are there. Forget about 450 balls. Each are either white or black balls. In that 450 balls, some are white balls, some are black balls. In that white balls, some are metallic, some are non-metallic. In that black box, there are some metallic black balls and there are some non-metallic black balls. So, black has white color and black color. The first statement is, this is the hint, 40% of the white balls, 40% of the white balls are metallic. Out of total white balls, total I took it as a 10. 40% of them are metallic, 40% of 10, which is 4. So here it is 4. Another condition, metallic white balls is same as metallic black balls. So these 4 value will come here. 4. These 4 is 50% of the total black balls. 50% is giving 4. 100% will give 8. Out of 8, 4 are metallic. How many are non-metallic? Another 4. Out of 10, 4 are metallic. How many are non-metallic? 6. Total, how many are non-metallic? 10. Out of how much? 18. So out of 18, 10 are non-metallic. But instead of 18, it is 450. Are you all with me? No need of total X and Y substitution. Absolutely not at all required. Just read the question. Highly repetitive question. Right? Now, this is a length of the question. We will come. 9, a rhombus has, okay, we will solve a mensuration question. For me, any short question, any question which has got less sentences, if I can pick it up, then I can solve it very, very fast. If a rhombus, okay, first root word, it is rhombus. Rhombus, all the sides are equal. Side given 5. Yes, 5, 5, 5, 5. Rhombus keyword, it is clear. Has area. Area of a rhombus is half into product of the diagonals. Half into D1 into D2. D1 into D2. Area, it is 12. Area is half into D1 into D2. D1 and D2. What is the property of rhombus? Diagonals intersect at 90 degrees. Diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. Diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. That means if this is A, this will also be A. If this is B, this will also be B. I hope the idea it is clear. First I read the question, converted the question into a diagram. Rhombus, all the 4 sides are equal, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Area, it is half into D1 into D2. Property of a diagonal is diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. So this one. Now if it is 90 degrees, immediately right angle triangle, A square plus B square, it is equivalent to 25. A square plus B square equivalent to 25. One equation, 2 variables, multiple cases might come. Nothing is given about the question whether it is an integer or not. We require one more. Half into. What is half into? D1. D1 it is A plus A. 2A. D2. B plus B. 2B. It is given as 12. So this will become 2 cancel. 2AB. It is given as 12. 2AB, it is given as 12. A square plus B square, it is 25. 2AB, it is given as 12. Now if you see the options, options are 37, 13, 37, 13, like that it is there. 37, 25 plus 12 is 37. While solving, keep an eye on the answer option. So if I add it, A square plus B square plus 2AB, it is 25 plus 12, 37. If I subtract it, 13 is also visible to me. A square plus B square minus 2AB, it is 13. So this will become A plus B is root 37. A minus B is root 13. So if I add it, 2a equivalent to root 37 plus root 13. What is the question? The length of its longer diagonal. So root 37 plus root 13. Another will become 2b equivalent to root 37 minus root 13. 2a is the longer diagonal, adding two quantities. Answer is root 37 plus root 13. Root 37 plus root 13. Very easy question. What we will do is we will underline the root cause of a problem. If it is algebra, we will translate into variables. If it is geometry, we will translate into diagrams. Very easy question, nothing complicated. The question itself is giving you the answer. Next one, it is an algebraic question. 3 positive integers. 3 positive, okay, integers are positive. X, Y and Z are in arithmetic progression. X, Y, Z are in first step. Step number 1. X, Y, Z are in arithmetic progression. If X, Y, Z are in arithmetic progression, A, B, C are in arithmetic progression, 2B is equivalent to A plus C. 2B is equivalent to A plus C. So 2y it is equivalent to x plus z. That is the first statement meaning. If y minus x greater than 2, step number 2. Step number 2. X, y, z is equivalent to 5 into x plus y plus z. 5 into x plus y plus z. So what it will become now, if you see here, x, y, z equivalent to 5 into x plus z is 2y. So 2y plus y, 3y. 2y plus y, 3y. Y cancel. X, z equivalent to 15. X, z equivalent to 15. Is it mentioned that x and z are 3 positive, x and z are positive integers? Yes. So this will become 1 into 15. 3 into 5, 5 into 3, and 15 into 1. These are the 4 cases. Are you all with me? Very easily we are getting the answer. So xz it is 1 plus 15, y will be 8, y will be 4, y will be 4, z, y will be 16, 8. So what are the triplets? 1, 8, 15. Next one, 3, 4, 5. Next one, 5, 4, 3. Next one, 15, 8, 1. What is the question? Y minus x is, there is a condition that is given in the question. Y minus x is greater than 2. Y minus x, it should be greater than 2. Y minus x. 4 minus 3, 1. 4 minus 5, minus 1. 4 minus 5 minus 1. Then z minus x. Z minus x is, right, 15 minus 1, 14. 1 minus 15, minus 14. So these negative I am getting. Answer should be positive integer. 15 minus 1, 14. Absolutely, very easily, very in a composed way. Nothing is there in this question. Just read the question. Substitute the definition of 3 elements in an arithmetic progression. Substitute it, you will get the answer. Substitute it, you will get the answer. Very, very easy question. Must and should, you should solve this question. Absolutely, there is no high-level mathematics to solve this question. High-level mathematics to solve this question. So, 11th question. I think there should be a question on recursive and iterative function. Now see here, all these we will solve. Now, if you see here, there should be a recursive and iterative function. Most of the students started saying that it is a difficult question. Yes, this is a question. CAT examination is known for its recursive and iterative function. Almost every year, there will be a question from recursive and iterative function. Recursive and iterative function. Definitely there will be a question from recursive and iterative function. Recursive and iterative function. Most of the students said that this question is difficult. Let us see if it is difficult. For a sequence of real numbers, there is a sequence x1, x2 and so on up to xn. if x1 minus x2 plus x3 minus x4 and so on up to minus 1 power n plus 1 xn, it is equivalent to n square plus 2n, n square plus 2n. This is the pattern. That means if you observe here, if I substitute n value 2, suffix 2, there is a negative sign. Suffix 4, there is a negative sign. If the suffix is even, preceded by a negative sign. If the suffix is an odd number, then it is preceded by a plus sign. What is the question? The sum x49 plus x50. x49 plus x50. Now, x49 plus x50. Forget about x49. Now, if you see here, 49 and 50, they are consecutive numbers. They are consecutive numbers. Let us make this question very, very easy. Let me see what will happen if I do x1 plus x2. Let me see what will happen if I do x2 plus x3. Because this is a sequence. It is followed for all the values of 1, 2, 3. It is a sequence of real numbers. x1 plus x2. Let us find it out. x2 plus x3. Let us find it out. Put n equivalent to 1. If I put n equivalent to 1, x1 equivalent to 1 square plus 2. 1 plus 2, it is 3. 1 plus 2, it is 3. If I put n equivalent to 2, x1 minus x2 equivalent to 2 square plus 2 into 2, 4 plus 4, it is 8. x1 is 3, x1 minus x2, it is 8. So x2 will be minus 5. x2 will be minus 5. So x1 plus x2, 3 minus 5, it is minus 2. 3 minus 5, it is minus 2. I have seen a lot of teachers telling that put n equivalent to 49, n equivalent to 450. It is a pattern which will get repeated. Recursive and iterative function, the domain is for any real number. Very, very easy to solve. Sir, in case if you want me to do n equivalent to 3, if I do n equivalent to 3, n equivalent to 3. See here, it is starting with an odd number, then it is an even number. So starting, you don't need to do. You don't need this. Starting with an odd number, then an even number. If time permits, try to substitute n equivalent to 49 and 50. You will get the same answer. That will take 1 minute to solve. If you do this approach, within 5 to 10 seconds, you will get the answer. 20th question. I hope it is clear. Recursive and iterative function. Simplify the question. So, the root cause of this question is simplify. Do not complicate. Do not make your life miserable by substituting some complex values. Simplify the question. Do not complicate the question. Simplify the question. Do not complicate the question. I hope the idea it is clear. Kindly reply if everything it is clear to you. Anyways, if you are enjoying the content, generally I am not that kind of teacher who is very much behind like and share. If I come, I teach the subject. I am a teacher first, I am a teacher last. I come here, if you are watching the session, you are watching to learn a concept. If you are finding it useful and if you think it deserves a like, give a like to it. Otherwise, do not give it. My job is to teach any student who is very serious about learning mathematics in a most logical way will definitely like the class, and most of my students, right, are a student who will fall in love with the learning. As an online teacher, the only way I can make you enjoy spending more time in learning is to make you solve the questions in the most non-formula way. I hope the 20th question, it is clear. I wanted to give an idea. This is 21st, this is 22nd. Now see here, 22nd question. Total 22 questions are there. Let us go from bottom to top. Again, what we will do, first we will be very composed. We will read the question first, and then we will convert every statement into a mathematical expression. A person buys a tea of 3 different qualities at 800 rupees, 500 rupees and 300 rupees per kg respectively, and are bought in the proportion 2:3:5. That means price is, what is the price? of three products. One is 800 rupees per kg, another is 500 rupees per kg, third one is 300 rupees per kg. Okay, and they are bought in the proportion. Consumption, it is there in the ratio 2:3:5. 2:3:5. 2:3:5 means 2k plus 3k plus 5k. The lowest value, it is 10. Okay. She mixes all the tea and sells 1/6 of the mixture. 1/6 of the 10. 1/6 of 10, I am getting it in fraction. I don't want it to be in fraction. I want an integer value. So if I multiply by 2, what am I getting? 4, 6 and 10. 10 plus 10, 20. 20 is not a multiple of 6. So I will not take into 2. I will take into 3. 2, 3, 5 into 3. This will be 6, 9 and 15. 6, 9 and 15. 6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 15, 30. Out of 30 kgs, 1/6. 1/6 of 30, it is 5. I am getting an integer. So the first thing is, I will replace these ratio and I will put a value 6, 9 and 15. So total kgs how much? 30 kgs. Total kgs how much? 30 kgs. I went to a shop. There are three qualities of whatever it is, the tea. First tea costs 800 rupees. 6 kgs I purchased. Second tea, 500 rupees per kg. 9 kgs I purchased. 300 rupees per kg. 15 kgs I purchased. So what will be my total cost price? Total cost price will be 800 into 6 plus 500 into 9 plus 15 into 300. 15 into 300. Let me see what it is. 4,800 plus 4,500 plus 4,500. 13,800. This is the cost price. Okay. First two statements are clear. She mixes all the tea and sells 1/6 of the mixture. 1/6 of 30. She combines all these three. Total 30 kgs are there. 1/6 of 30, 5 kgs. 5 kgs she mixes it at 700 rupees per kg. 5 kgs at 700 rupees per kg. The price in INR per kg at which she should sell the remaining. Out of 30 kgs, 1/6 of 30, 5 kgs at 700, remaining 25 kgs, I do not know the price, so question mark, such that it makes a overall profit of 13,000. Profit of 50%. On 13,800, 50% is 6,900. It is 20,700. 20,700. Out of 30 kgs, 5 kgs at 700, 25 kgs, I don't know. So it is 20,700. I hope it is clear. Now what we will do is, we will attack it by using rightmost non-zero digit. We will attack it by using, I will write down the equation here. Equation, it is 5 into 700, 25 into question mark equivalent to 20,700. 20,700. No value, no composition of value. Rightmost non-zero digit. Rightmost non-zero digit. Let me see this logic. Rightmost non-zero digit. Or I can also use digital sum concept. I can also use digital sum concept. Let me see if these concepts are working. 5 sevens are 35. 35. 3 plus 5, 8. 2 plus 5, it is 7. 7 into. Suppose if I take this option, 688, something K, 688. 688, what is the digital sum? 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 6, 22. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. So this will become 7 4s are 28. 28 plus 8, 36. 36 answer right hand side digital sum should be 9. 2 plus 7, 9. 2 plus 7, 9. So directly I am getting 688. 688. I hope the idea it is clear. People say that digital sum won't work. There is an original CAT examination where the digital sum I used it. Another way to solve. Rightmost non-zero digit. 7 5s are 35. It is 5. Rightmost non-zero digit. It is 7. These rightmost non-zero digit. It has to be 2. Rightmost non-zero digit, it has to be 2. Let me see, I took which option? 688. So 25 into 688. So this will become 25 into 4 into 172. So 172 followed by 2 zeros. Rightmost non-zero digit is 2. 5 plus 2, it is 7. I hope the idea it is clear. Rightmost non-zero digit I can use and digital sum also I can use. Such an easy question. Now tell me, when I am solving the problem, anywhere I used high fund of mathematics and teaching you or showing you any mathematical methods. What is that I am doing? What is that I will do in all my live classes? I will first read the question. I will understand the root cause of the problem and I will solve it in the most simplest way. That is the reason we are ranked number 1 in Google reviews all over India. 4,800 plus students rate us, right, at a rating of 4.8 out of 5. Generally, most of the top colleges in Bangalore, the students who are preparing for CAT are my students. They just say that Anil Nair sir is equivalent to easy concepts, best concepts and fast concepts. Easy, best and fast. I hope it is clear. Next one. This is a question from pipes and cisterns. Seems when I am solving the paper with you, I am solving it live in the class the way I attempt the paper. Pipes and cisterns question. Pipes and cistern questions. Pipes and cistern questions. First, let me read the question. If I read the question, 50% of the problem I will solve. 2 pipes A and B. Okay, there are 2 pipes, pipe A and pipe B. 2 pipes A and B are attached to an empty water tank. There is a water tank. 2 pipes are attached. Okay. Pipe A fills the tank. Pipe B drains the tank. One fills the tank, one empties the tank. Pipe A is opened at 2 p.m. Okay, 2 p.m. and the tank becomes full at 10 p.m. That means A operated for 8 hours. A operated for 8 hours. B opened at 3 p.m. B operates at till 10 p.m. That means it has worked for 7 hours. It has worked for 7 hours. Okay. This one condition. 2 p.m. open, 10 p.m. tank full. Right? 3 p.m. open, tank full at 10 p.m. This for A, this for B. Then the tank becomes full. Instead, if pipe A is opened at 2 p.m. Second case, it has opened at 2 p.m. Pipe B is opened at 4 p.m. The tank becomes full at 6 p.m. 2 p.m. if it opens, it closes at 6 p.m. That means it is 4 hours. Pipe B is opened at 4 p.m. It is at 6 p.m. 4 p.m., 6 p.m. 2 hours. That means whatever A is doing in 4 hours less, whatever A is doing in 4 hours less, B is doing the same work in 5 hours less. Are you all with me? B is doing the same 5 hours less. Are you all with me? 8 hours is becoming 4 hours. 4 hours less, it is doing 5 hours less. Now what is the question? If a pipe B is not opened means 0 hours. That means the same work done by A in 4 hours less, B is doing it in 5 hours less. 5 hours less. 5 hours less. So if it is 1 hour less, it will be 4 by 5. If it is 2 hours less, are you all with me? If it is 2 hours less, this will be 8 by 5. This will be 8 by 5. So 2 hours less, it will be 8 by 5. 4 minus 8 by 5. What is 4 minus 8 by 5? 4 minus 8 by 5 is 20. 12 by 5 of an hour. What is the question? Question I did not read it. What is the time in minutes? Hour is 60 minutes. 12 by 5 into 60. 5 12s are 60. 12 12s are 144. Answer for this question is 144. Absolutely not even any brain I used in this question. I read the question, I converted into an mathematical expression. One pipe opened at 2 p.m. and closed at 10 p.m. 8 hours. Second pipe opened at 3 p.m. closed at 10 p.m. 7 hours. Second case. It has opened at 2 p.m., closed at 6 p.m., 4 hours. It has opened at B has opened at 4 p.m., closed at 6 p.m., 2 hours. 4 hours less is equal, the same work can be done by 5 hours less. 4 hours less is 5 hours less. 1 hour less is minus 4 by 5. This is not opened, so it is 0. 2 hours further decrease. 4 minus 8 by 5. It is 12 by 5 of an hour. Hour is 60 minutes. 12 by 5 into 60 is 144 minutes. People say that the questions are tough. Only thing is another under pressure situation you might get fumbled. But these are all very, very easy question. 19th question. Read the 19th question. Suppose one of the roots of the equation is 2 plus root 3. First, please write down the concept. Please write down the concept. If one root is p plus root q, if one root is p plus root q, another root is p minus root q, another root will be p minus root q. Only when the coefficients are rational numbers. This has to be mentioned in the question. If it is not mentioned in the question, right, then they might get ambiguity. Only when the coefficients are rational numbers, roots happen in conjugate pairs. If one root is p plus root q, another root will be p minus root q. Only when the coefficients are rational numbers. Is it mentioned in the question? Suppose one of the roots of an equation, it is 2 plus root 3. It is very clearly mentioned. ABC are rational numbers. ABC are rational numbers. If they are rational numbers, if one root is p plus root q, another root will be p minus root q. That means if alpha it is 2 plus root 3, beta will become 2 minus root 3. 2 minus root 3. What is the equation? Ax square minus bx plus c is equivalent to 0. Sum of the roots is given by minus of minus b by a, which is b by a. Sum of the roots is 4. Product of the roots is given by c by a, which is 1. Which is 1. That means b is equivalent to 4a. That means c is equivalent to a. C is equivalent to a. B is equivalent to C cube. B is 4A. C cube is A cube. So this will become A into A square minus 4 is equivalent to 0. A equivalent to 0, A equivalent to 2, A equivalent to minus 2. A0, A2, A minus 2. What is the question? A is not equivalent to 0. Mod A. Mod means answer will be positive. Answer is 2. These are the questions you should definitely attempt in your examination. I hope the idea it is clear. Not just simple concept. Only thing is that in the CAT examination, questions are not difficult, they are different. Just to prove you that point, I have taken a particular slot which is considered to be a difficult paper and I tried to simplify the question. 18th question. Let us read the question. Let us read the question. Till here, any doubts are there? Kindly mention. Anybody who has got any doubts, kindly mention. Any doubts are there? Kindly mention. Let me read this question. Raj invested 10,000 in a fund. Okay. He has made an investment of 10,000 rupees in a fund. At the end of first year, At the end of first year, he incurred a loss. Okay, but his balance was more than 5,000. First year there is a loss. Okay, clear? This balance when invested for another year, one more year, it is a second year. The percentage of growth in the second year was 5 times the percentage of loss in the first year. That means if this is X percentage, this will be 5X percentage. Percentage, is it growth or loss? The balance, the percentage of growth in the second year was 5X times. If the gain of Raj, okay, so this is plus and this is minus. This is plus and this is minus. I hope the idea it is clear. So what we will do is, this is plus and this is minus. So if the gain of Raj from the initial to final investment, it is 35%. First year there is a loss, second year there is a gain. Gain is 5 times the loss, minus X. So what we will do is, let me substitute some simple values. 10%. It is minus 10%, 50%. So minus 10%. 10% is minus 1 by 10. 50% is 1 by 2. On 10, 1 loss, which is 9. On 2, 1 increase, which is 3. 20 is becoming 27. There is an increase of 7 on 20. 7 on 20, it is 35%. Yes, it is given in the question. Answer is 10%. First year there is a loss of 10%. On 10 there is 1 loss, 9. On 2 there is 1 increase, 3. 10 2s are 20, 9 3s are 27. 20 is becoming 27. There is a 7 increase on 20. 21s are 25s are 35%. Question is this much. Answer is a single line. Answer is a single line. 18th question. I hope the idea it is clear. 18th one. I hope the idea it is clear. 17th question is from mensuration. 17th one. It is from mensuration. Okay, first thing, what we will do, thumb rule, we will read the question very slowly, very steadily. We will draw the diagram if it is geometry and mensuration, then we will solve. Then we will solve. Why these options are 15, 5, 10, 70. Okay, same options are written here. Same options are written here. So I think it's a typo mistake. Let me keep some options. Okay, let us not keep some options. Same options are written in the 2 questions. So maybe typo error. Okay, read this question. Side AB and CD of a trapezium. There is a trapezium. Opposite sides are parallel. Other sides are non-parallel. Sides AB and CD of trapezium are parallel. AB being the smaller side. AB, it is the smaller side. CD, it is a larger side. Okay, first step clear. P is the midpoint of CD. P, it is the midpoint of CD. If it is a midpoint, if this value it is X, this value also it is X. This X, okay. And ABPD, ABPD, ABPD. Okay, what I will do is, I will keep this as D and C to avoid any confusion. This is D and it is C. ABPD. ABPD is a parallelogram. ABPD is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Parallel and equal. Now what is there? What is the question? If the difference between the area of the parallelogram ABPD and the triangle BPC is 10 square centimeters. Okay. In a trapezium, height remains the same. So what we will do is, we will see if we get any, if this is height, this is also height. Height remains the same. Okay. Now what is given in the question? Area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is ABPD. Parallelogram is base into height. Base into height is H into X. Clear. Next one. Area of right angled triangle. Right angled triangle is BPC. Right angle triangle is half into base into height, half into x into h. What is the question given? Difference between the areas, it is 10. So hx minus hx by 2, it is given as 10. So hx it is 20. hx it is given as 20. hx it is given as 20. So if you observe carefully, if this entire figure, if this is 20, this right angle triangle, it is 10. 20 plus 10 is 30. 20 plus 10 is 30. I hope the logic it is clear. Very, very calm, composed, converting every statement slowly, steadily if you solve. You don't need a very hi-fi concepts. Idea is to tell you that what probably is missing within you is just solving it in a very simple way. Solving it in a very simple way. I hope it is clear. Now, for any real number, modulus. This is a question based on a modulus function. This is a question based on a modulus function from algebra. Modulus function from an algebra. Already tons and tons of questions. We solved it in our regular class. Question contains variables. Question contains variables. Answer contains variables. Question contains variables. Answers also contains variables. Question contains variables. Answer contains variables. What is the best way to solve? Substitution. What is the best way to solve? Substitution. Best way to solve it is substitution. So what I will do is, now see here, sir, listen carefully. 6 less than x less than 11, 7 less than x less than 12, 10 less than x less than 15, 9 less than x less than 14. Suppose if I take a value, for example, let me take some value, 6 less than x less than 11. So let me take, for example, x equivalent to 14. X equivalent to 14. Or let me take 13.9. 13.9. Sir, why you took 13.9? Because my common sense says 13.9 is less than 14. 13.9 is less than 15. If the condition fails, directly two options will be eliminated. Directly two options will be eliminated. So 3 into 13.9 minus 20 plus 3 into 13.9 minus 40. Minus 40. Even if you take close to 14 also, close to 14, 3 14s are 42. 42 minus 20, 22 plus 3 into 14, 42, 42. See, this itself, think logically, sir. Modulus itself is a positive value. 3 into 13.9. This is greater than 20. So it is close to about how much you are getting? 40, 22 you are getting. 22 plus positive value. How can it be equivalent to 20? Option C is eliminated. Option D is eliminated. Option D is eliminated. Are you all with me? You don't need a very high concept. Modulus is a distance from a given point. If I take x equivalent to 13.9, 13.9 very close to 14. I am just making it integer. 42 minus 20, 22 plus something, 22 plus something. Even if you take 13.9, so those students are, how can you take 14? X is not equivalent to 14. If you are keeping that argument, take 13.9. 3 9s are 27. 39 plus 2, 41.7. 41.7 minus 20. 41.7 minus 20 is 21.7. 21.7 plus positive value. How can it be 20? Idea is to tell you that left hand side, this value itself is greater than this value. So C and D, it is out. 6 less than x less than 11. So let me take x is 6.1. 6.1. 6.1. If 6.1 satisfies this one, B is incorrect. If 6.1 does not satisfy, B is right. So by substituting x equivalent to 6.1, so 3 into 6.1 minus 20 plus 3 into 6.1 minus 40. Are you all with me? So 18.3 minus 40, 18.3 minus 40, 21.7 plus something, 21.7 plus something. How can it be equivalent to 20? These is eliminated. No mathematics, nothing. Answer is 7 less than x less than. 7 less than x less than 12. I hope the idea it is very, very clear to you. Every question today, non-formulaic way, very logically we are solving. Very logically we are solving. Next one, 15th question. Read the 15th question. First thing is we will read the question. For all positive integers n satisfying, what is the inequality? 2.25 less than or equivalent to 2 plus 2 power n plus 2 less than or equivalent to 2 not 2. Okay. So first we will simplify this equation. We will subtract 2. 2.25 minus 2 less than or equivalent to 2 power n plus 2 less than or equivalent to 2 not 2 minus 2, 201. This is 0.25 less than or equivalent to 2 power n plus 2 less than or equivalent to, it lies from 2 power 7 to 2 power 8. 2 power 7 to 2 power 8. 200 lies between 128 and 256. 0.25 is 1 by 4. So it is 2 power minus 2 less than or equivalent to 2 power n plus 2 less than or equivalent to, less than, right? So I will take the lowest value, 2 power 7. So minus 2 less than or equivalent to n plus 2 less than or equivalent to 7. Minus 2 if I keep it, minus 4 less than or equivalent to n less than or equivalent to 5. Minus 4 less than or equivalent to n less than or equivalent to 5. So this will become minus 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This many values satisfies the first inequality. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the question? See the question here. 3 plus 3 power n plus 1. It should be an integer. 3 plus 3 power n plus 1, it is an integer. 3 is already an integer. This should be an integer. That means n can take from minus 1 to 5. n can be minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 to 5, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. Total, how many integral values it can take? 7 integral values it can take. I hope the idea it is clear. So